For the latest top tips, reviews and advice, please subscribe below.
Hello and welcome to Attwoolls Camping and Leisure with me, Mike. Today I'm giving you guys a review on a product from Kampa. This here is the Kampa Ace All Season 400. Really nice model. It was something that was reduced into the range in 2018, carries over into 2019 pretty much unchanged. Really nice model, and so it was very popular because it had the Ace size, so i.e. the most popular caravan awning there is on the market, but in the all-season fabric. It's a design that can be left up all year long without having to worry about taking it down or sort of windy conditions. So the all-season fabric itself, obviously it's a Kampa's four-season fabric. They've ran with for a couple of years now in other models where it will be poled or inflatable. So it's something that's going to last a long sort of time, and like I said, as the name suggests, can be left up pretty much from the start of the season through to the end of the season or whenever you wish. And yet again, the joys of this particular fabric is that it's breathable. So in hotter weather, it's a lot cooler on the inside, and yet again, you also get less condensation as well. So it's kind of best of both worlds. The new sort of more modern design of the Ace is something that brings your caravan to life a little bit, and yet again, boasts a good 3-meter depth at the front here. There is also, they've introduced for the 2019 season, some grande versions in the all-season fabric. So you can try and sort of pick and choose where you want to go with it. What I would say in terms of, if you compare them like for like, the joys of this is actually all the panels can be removed. So not only have you got a nice sort of bay window kind of front, but every section can be certainly zipped out, which not only does it make the overall, when you put it through the awning rail, weight a little bit less, but it gives you more versatility. You've also got a nice little front canopy here, which you won't find on the Grande all seasons. So yet again, if it's raining, you can still have this door open, a bit of a ventilation, and not have to worry about it as well. One thing you also got as well is these great strong covers for the front windows. So yet again, if you're leaving the awning for a little while, and certainly in hot weather, it just protects the PVC against sort of more extreme weather conditions really. So that for me, just those three sort of things alone make it a little bit a different entity to the Grande. But generally, really nice awning. You've got one single inflation point, which is located just down here, but several deflation points. So it's very easy to put up, and you can see that from our own pitching and packing videos that we do here at Attwoolls. But it's one of those things, like I said, you've got several deflation points, so it's very easy to pack away into its bag. It comes supplied with sort of 2 bags, so yet again, what you can do is, like I said, remove all the panels if you want to, put it in a separate bag, and it also helps to reduce the overall weight down in one single bag. But one thing I noticed is, certainly with that extra depth that you find, it's probably, certainly when it goes 3 meters deep, it really helps when you're actually inside of it as well. You've got the dual pitch roof system, which Kampa has sort of done, which allows you to have better internal headroom, as well as just kind of make it feel, even though it's the same sort of footprint, feel more spacious on the inside. On the Ace, what you find is you've also got these external PVC sort of mud and draft skirts. So again, if you're leaving it for a longer period of time, that is sort of beneficial as well, which you also don't actually get on the Grande version. But generally, from the outside, really positive model, looks very sharp, and actually also, just to bear in mind, comes with the storm straps to match the fabric, which doesn't normally happen, you see. But we'll talk through a bit more of sort of the nitty-gritty inside features as we go and have a look inside. So let's see what it has to offer. So now we're inside the awning, you kind of get a bit more of a better grasp for how it's kind of laid out. And the joys of it, like I say, is that extra bit of depth you do find yourself having inside of here. So the extra ½ meter does actually make quite a bit of difference at the front. And that kind of, like I said, bay style window really makes it feel very homely, twinned up with sort of the traditional caravan style curtains itself. Now the caravan style curtains obviously have changed for 2018. So it's just a slightly different pattern, just allows you to, again, make it feel like you're having more privacy, and it gives that little homely feel. You've got a little retainer down here to keep it in place, and you can just put it on the slider, put it behind the band as such, and it just keeps the curtain nice and tight to the panel, yet again, to help get that ultimate level of privacy. But you twinned up, like I said, with the clarity you get through the window, it really does work very well. You've got a second zip positioned on the actual panel itself. So you've got the main panel here and there's a second zip behind it. Now what that allows you to do is put mesh panels in the front 3 panels. By doing this, what you find, it will actually give you the ability to have good circulation without having the sort of bugs and critters coming in, especially when you're going abroad. That really does make a big difference. And one thing, again, you can give yourself like a little veranda. So by pulling the panels down like so, you have mesh panels in place, and that gives you circulation. Yet again, you've still got the point there. So you can, and it's just very simple and easy. Just pop all that in. There we go. So like I said, Kampa work on a 1-point inflation system for this model. So you've got a single point inflation point here, and the air comes up and it gets distributed through the valves in the roof parts here. The joys of having these isolation taps is that if you, God forbid, were to have an issue, what you can actually do is isolate off each individual panel, so that way you can get to the source of the problem, repair it, or if need be, replace the part itself. You've also got Velcro tabs position here, so you can have sort of stable lights put in place with remote controls, and you get 3 on a single socket. Not only that, you've got them in the very roof panel here, which again help necessarily depending on where you want to put them. The joys, like I said, of the all-season fabric is not only is it stronger than your general thing, but it's a lot of people I've been finding for the 2018 season were buying this model not really to use it as an all-season. They still want to use it as kind of a weekend or a week or 2 away, but they like the fact that the fabric was breathable, so it was a lot cooler on the inside. That, and actually spending that extra bit of money, it's going to last quite a bit longer. You know, in terms of whether the fabric fades or anything like that, it's kind of that next level up. The 2 side panels which you see here can actually be completely removed and actually swapped round. Why you would do this would be to reposition the side door away from the caravan itself. So swapping that panel around, so the side door then becomes here, allows you to come out the caravan, then exit via that way. Yeah, again, you've got one nice PVC panel and then a mesh panel in the same position on the other side, so you can sort of choose where that wants to go. As well as the doorways here also have mesh. Yet again, it's down to circulation, keep it nice and sort of fresh inside of the awning itself. Generally, like I said, the dual pitch roof helps give you a bit more interior headroom, so certainly if I stand up bang underneath it, it also allows me to get close to the front panel, so it means furniture, yet again, even though you've got the extra depth with the 3 meters, you've still got sort of kind of in essence even more, because you can put the furniture right at the front because you've got more of a vertical front entry point. Like I said, it's just a little detail you go into with things like obviously hard wearing PVC on the inside. You've got toggle points for skyliners or inner bedrooms you can put inside of here, additional annexes you can unzip the panel and put in, so there's quite a level of detail that Kampa do go into. Generally, like I said, we do normally have something like this on display, so you're more welcome to pop down to our indoor showroom based in Gloucestershire, where we've got, we can go through the range as need be. But any comments or questions below, comment or like the video below and let us know what you think. Alternatively, you can always necessarily sort of direct messages on Facebook. But if you have any more questions or queries on this, do let us know. But in essence, that is kind of our video review of the Ace all season from Kampa.